I made a lapse in my judgment. We need to talk about her. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. So when I heard about Ruby Franke getting arrested, I was first like, oh, yet another family vlogging channel turns out to be horrible. And I made a video where I talked about how tired I was of constantly hearing about people who keep turning out to be wastes of human space. But then I dug deeper, I made some extra research, and I found out that this case was a lot more disturbing than I had ever imagined. I can now safely say that Ruby Franke was the worst online parent I have ever seen. Yes, worse than Daddy05. As horrible as Daddy05 was, he was at least only being horrible for entertainment. This mother, on the other hand, is delusional enough to think her being horrible to her children is the right way to raise children, and she even told other parents that they need to raise their children this way.
No. In this home, you don't get personal space, because this is my space, because I'm the parent. If you want your own personal space, you'll need to get your own space. This is mine. And as long as you're living in my home, it is my job to know everything about you. You don't get to sneak, you don't get to hide, you don't get to have secrets. Not in my house. Do you see how loving that is? Now, if you're in distortion, you're reeling right now. If you're in distortion, you're ready to pull your hair out right now. You're ready to scream. So think about how that.
So the natural outcome is she's just going to need to be hungry. And hopefully nobody gives her food and nobody steps in and gives her a lunch.
By the way, the child was 6 years old at that time, and this waste of human parenting expected someone to already be able to prepare her own food at 6 years old. I can't be the only one who sees a problem with this. And apparently, I'm not. When I was doing my research, I found out that people have tried to report Ruby Franke for years. She had been openly abusing her children for years, and people demanded YouTube to ban her, but she never faced any consequences. Until her children actually ran away and legal authorities got involved in this whole thing. And this is something that just pisses me off. You get banned on social media for saying the F word, but you don't get banned for causing your own children to starve? Like, what? Also, we have this classic.
I'm cleaning the sink, I'm cleaning the countertops, mopping the floor. I'm stalling. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready to leave. I put on a little bit of lip gloss and that will be as much stalling as I'll go. And so she woke up this morning and she's like, Mom, my vision is really blurry, like more blurry than it usually is. Kevin just came in and he's like, I think we need to take Sherry to the emergency room. I said, well, let me take a shower and then I'll be out. It's been an hour, so.
Oh yeah, she is completely aware of the fact that she abuses her children. She is completely aware of the fact that she will suffer consequences if she takes her children to a doctor, and the doctor finds out that the reason why her children were sent there was because she was abusing them. And so she did not want to suffer any consequences, which is why she stalled for such a long time instead of taking the child immediately to the hospital. I'm glad she's going to rot in prison now. She's going to spend the rest of her life locked behind bars. Good, that witch deserves that. And I still stand by my opinion that if you're such a horrible person, you don't deserve to have kids in the first place. And therefore, you don't deserve to... how should I describe it without getting age restricted? You know, the process of creating kids. Yeah, you don't deserve to ever be doing that if you're gonna be such a horrible person. I'm talking about her, Daddy05, and every other aspiring parent that got influenced by this witch.